Today on Shop Talk, we're going to be discussing the FlexFume and the many adjustments that make it so flexible. I'm your host, Jonathan Spence. Let's get into it. For years, we've been working with growers and crops that are on the raised row system. Finding equipment that can adapt to each system has been quite a challenge. Every toolbar on the market is manufactured for either an in-row or in-furrow application, but there were none that could do both. After the fabrication of several prototypes, it was obvious that we needed to base our design off of the independent row unit concept. In early 2018, I traveled to Torrington, Wyoming, and sat down with the owners at Schlegel Manufacturing and discussed the possibility of a manufacturing partnership. A few short months later, we had our very first FlexFume rolling off the line, and we've never looked back. Let's take a look at what makes the FlexFume so versatile. Beginning with the toolbar, you'll see the double bar setup. One of the challenges that we always face is the infinite row spacing configuration. Using a double toolbar setup ensures that the welded hitch plates never interfere. The next challenge is the bar spreader interference. This was overcome by eliminating the weld end spreaders between the front and rear bar and using bolt end spreaders that can be moved to accommodate any row spacing. As we move to the ends of the bar, you will see our bar extensions. These FlexFumes are sold with extension caps welded in. This allows for the addition of a row unit on each side, leaving your options open for future expansion. This also allows us to gain extra bar space for those wide row center applications. Attached to the toolbar are the lister shovels. These shovels run in the furrow and create dirt for the bed. These are rigid mount, so the operator can adjust dirt flow from the seat of the tractor with the draft control. The shovels are attached to a heavy coil spring to allow for some flexibility. These units have an 8-inch height adjustment for fine tuning. Dropping these units will create a deeper furrow and a taller bed. Raising them will have the opposite effect. The outside listers come equipped with a rolling furrow shield. This will keep the outside lister from throwing dirt back on your last pass. It is adjusted with these two pins, and when adjusted properly, can keep your guest rows nice and uniform. Mounted between the listers are our custom Schlegel row units. These units are attached with a spring-loaded trailing linkage. Our units have a 24-inch coulter followed by the injection knives. The FlexFume row units have two inline knife positions, so dual application is achievable. The depth adjustments are made for both with these two pins. We also offer a 2-knife configuration for a wider bed application. Attached to the rear of our row units is the bed former. These and several of the other components are made by another one of our manufacturing partners, Metcor Industrial Solutions out of Williamston, North Carolina. These are attached to the adjustable T-stems on the rear of the row unit. These pins are in place to allow for changes that need to be made for bed height selection. The turnbuckle is used to adjust the angle of attack for each bed former. All of this rides on a tailpiece that is designed to fold for transport without any disassembly. When I begin the setup for a new FlexFume, I always make sure all adjustments are in the middle position. Our assembly procedure has the machines in these settings upon delivery. It is a good idea to level the bed formers at the beginning as well. This can be done by matching the pin distances on the outside two rows and then pulling a string like this. Once you make the first pass, you'll have some more information to work off of. If the beds have a hollow in the middle, you will need to increase the draft or lower the listers. Carrying too much dirt will require the opposite. You will know it is too much dirt if it is boiling up over the front of the pans. Once you get the flow right, you can start dialing in the bed integrity. This is achieved by adjusting the turnbuckle on the bed former. When making the bed adjustments, always remember to count the turns of the turnbuckle and be sure to adjust all rows evenly. With these few adjustments, you should be well on your way. The FlexFume is very forgiving and for the most part, adjustment-free after this initial setup. Because of the trailing linkage, each row unit is allowed to conform to its unique row condition without affecting the others. As always, it is important to ensure sway blocks are properly installed on the tractor to eliminate guest row discrepancies. Comment below for more info on the FlexFume and its adjustments. We look forward to helping you and your operation cultivate results this year. Again, this is Jonathan Spence.